Hey guys, welcome to Amity Tracks. Since we are coming up on Halloween, always been my favorite holiday, thought it would be kind of fun to do something Halloween themed, or at least, spooky, scary themed. And I did notice some people in the vinyl community, some other channels have been picking out some scary or spooky album covers. I thought that looked kind of fun, so I figured I'd try that. I got a decent batch here. Now, I don't think I quite have as much as, say, someone like Vinyl Richie had, but it's not really fair because he's got about a bunch of punk albums and garage albums and all that. But I don't have as much of that stuff. So anyway. But am I going to go, with something as cheap as the Devil Horns on AC/DC's Highway to Hell? Nah, we don't need to do that. Let's start with this one. I love this record, but I also love this cover. That's kind of spooky, isn't it? Dr. John, the Night Tripper, Gree. It's kind of stoned out there on the backside. But yeah, look at that. I like that one. Let's see. I've always, I don't know, kind of spooky. David Bowie's Outside, right? Sort of the whited out eyes there. Kind of spooky on the backside, too. Now, I think some people on their channels picked Bowie's Diamond Dogs. It's kind of spooky. Kind of scary. More just sort of weird, though. I don't know. I don't find that as scary. Peter Gabriel has done a good job. He's got several. You could go with Scratch here, right? It's kind of weird. Or Melt, of course. That's kind of spooky. I think his spookiest of all, though, would be Security, right? What is that? What is that? It's spooky is what it is. All right. How about John Fogerty's Eye of the Zombie? He's going for there. That's kind of spooky. Grateful Dead. I went with, they got skeletons on several of their album covers, but a lot of their skeletons look kind of happy, right? This one's a little spookier, though. This is a comp. It's a compilation, the best of the great, one of several. What a long, strange trip it's been, the best of the Grateful Dead. You can see kind of the skeleton there in the background, just the shadows here. It's kind of spooky. I've always thought this one was disturbing. Spooky? I don't know. Disturbing? But so I guess so far, the final studio album from King Crimson, Power to Believe, right? It's just sort of dystopian, with the gas mask and the infant there. That's kind of, and a little close up of the gas mask there. That's kind of disturbing, I think. Kind of disturbing. Bat Out of Hell, right? Meatloaf. Bat Out of Hell. What was it, like well, no, it's like Conan the Barbarian or something on the motorcycle, but you got a little skull up here, though. It's kind of spooky. The Cure, you can go Disintegration, maybe, or something a little more abstract, with Faith, right? Just this gray, ominous shapes. It's kind of spooky. Gene Simmons' 1978 solo album. Although he does When You Wish Upon a Star on the Disney tune, so the album's not spooky, but you got a little blood coming out there, right? So. Os Mutantes. Kind of spooky. Now this one I like. This one's not really spooky, but I really dig it. Thomas Dolby's Aliens Ate My Buick, where he kind of recreates, the cheesy, 1950s drive-in sci-fi creature features. And on the back side, that's pretty cool too, right? His car's gone, taken by the aliens. Yeah, that's I don't know. I dig that. That's pretty cool. Just plus the lost toy people. Neil Young's soundtrack to Journey Through the Past. It's kind of ominous there, isn't it? Yeah. Crusaders or whatever. The backside's kind of dark, ominous too. All right, let's pull out the big guns now. I'm gonna cheat. Okay. Soundtracks. Is that fair? Probably not. But I got some good soundtracks with some spooky covers here. Halloween 3 Season of the Witch. This, by the way, is a fantastic soundtrack. Really good. Composed, performed by John Carpenter and Alan Howarth. It kind of takes some of that original, the familiar Halloween theme, and kind of makes it. This one's a lot more synthesizer. That's God. Look at that. That's spooky. That's spooky. Jaws. Swimming along. It's coming up underneath. You want Jaws 2? There you go. And this channel isn't called Amity Tracks for nothing, right? Not spooky, but Halloween time, you gotta at least mention Rocky Horror Picture Show, right? How about the Stranger Things, Scary Pumpkin Patch, and finally, this is vinyl. Stuff is not music per se, but these are old records that I had when I was a real little kid, and it's vinyl and it's album covers and it's spooky. Ghost stories. I had this thing forever. Yeah, some scary images there on the back. There's a record I have just called Halloween. Look at that. That's I think it's just sound effects. I don't know. I had these when I was real little. I don't know. Kept them though. Famous Monsters Speak. So you got Dracula there and Frankenstein's monster there. My favorite though is when I was little, I had this when I was a real little kid. I've just kept it because the artwork I think is really detailed, and it was like one of these cheapo Halloween horrors. I don't know how well you can see that, but it's a very intricate drawing of this really scary haunted house. And then on the backside, check out those witches, man. That's scary. That's really scary. This I think it's all just Halloween sound effects. That's all this is. I don't know. I've never wanted to get rid of that though, even though I had that when I was real little. All right. Well, there you go. Probably the shortest video we've ever done on this channel. I'm gonna come in at slightly under 10 minutes. But there you go. Those are some of the. Oh, here's a bonus. I wasn't gonna do CDs. This was pretty spooky. The Tragically Hip. Trouble at the Hen House. I like that. That dog. That's pretty spooky. All right. Little bonus. Just one CD. Everything else is fine. All right. Well, thanks, guys. Have a happy Halloween. Enjoy yourselves. Be safe and all that good stuff. Please do subscribe to the channel. If you enjoy this stuff, please like the videos. And, I'm curious. Post in the comments. What are some spooky album covers you can think of or that you have? All right? And we'll see you next time. Ooh, I better cut this off. We'll be just under 10 minutes.